Bill that would prosecute the mothers of babies born dependent on drugs is making its way through the Tennessee Senate.
While some say it's needed to address a growing problem, others say history proves that it doesn't work. Caroline Corrigan found out it's a complex issue with no easy answer.
Josh, Sarah, I spoke to a mother this afternoon who adopted a baby girl born with NAS. She says this bill would give her baby and other babies like her a voice.
What in your leg letting you do it?
Meet 6-year-old Bella Hope.
Tired from all that swimming?
Tired or tired?
Why do I take medicine? Why do I have muscle cramps? Why can't I write like that person writes?
Those are just a couple of questions her mother Angie Odom hears from her adopted daughter Bella, who was born with neonatal absence syndrome.
Drugs has affected Bella's life. A choice that she never made affects how she is able to make choices through the day. And to me, that is what is so sad.
And Bella isn't the only one. Data from the Department of Health shows Northeast Tennessee leads the state with the most babies born dependent on drugs. Which is why Odom says she supports the bill that would punish women who have babies born with NAS unless they seek treatment while pregnant.
Is that fair to that child to not have a voice at all? So it's a matter of saying, okay, it's recovery or jail.
But Sullivan County District Attorney General Barry Staba says the bill needs some adjustments.
It's restricted to narcotics, which means that if mothers take very dangerous drugs like meth is not classified as a narcotic. I think if this proposal goes forward, it needs to be expanded to control substances like meth, not just narcotics.
But for Carrie Schmid, a therapist at Watauga Behavioral Health Services, she says she has already seen the impact of a similar bill in 2014.
What did you see when it first happened?
Nothing. I don't think it got any women into treatment. I'm not aware of any prosecutions that actually happened. I think it's a deterrent. I think it's fear-based.
Which is why Senator Rusty Crowe of Johnson City says it's a bill he would not support.
It just didn't seem to work. Women were actually leaving the state to have their babies. They were avoiding prenatal care, which is not good, especially for these moms who are having those problems and their babies that are going to have problems after they're born.
By the way, that 2014 law expired after 2 years. The current bill, which would be permanent, is moving through committees. If passed, the new law will take effect July 1st.